Men are weary of the role where they're reduced to a financial provider, a handyman, and yard worker, all in the hopes of receiving some extra attention on their birthday. Few things are as off-putting as witnessing an adult who acts entitled and throws tantrums, complaining about how they're unjustly victimized because others have the lawful right not to be their financial sponsor or household servant. Women actively pursued this lifestyle, often going to great lengths, including legal action against men's and boys' organizations, to attain it. Now, they're expressing their grievances. Dating experience for men. Regarding dating and being stood up, this is a familiar experience for almost every man, at least once in his life, at the hands of women. The woman in her 40s had decades to find a partner. Many men undoubtedly expressed their interest, making it challenging for me to feel sympathy for the situation and choices that led them to their current status. It's amusing how women today openly confess to being tired of their 40-year journey as strong and independent women. Now, they seek a man to manage household chores and act as a convenient handyman, largely due to their fatigue or inability to do these tasks themselves. Interestingly, there's no mention of love or a sense of respect for the man who might be part of their lives. Their focus appears to be on convenience, self-entitlement, and validation. It's best to let these modern women lead the life they've chosen. They advocated for equality and independence from men, and now that they have it, some are discontent. Fellas, go explore, meet women from other cultures, have fun, spend your hard-earned money on yourselves, and enjoy your lives without being drawn into their chaos and confusion. Leave these modern Western women alone to enjoy their cats and boxed wine. What women deserve. If a woman claims she's strong and independent, then follow her lead. Don't assist them, don't date them, don't go out of your way as a colleague, and treat them as you would a male friend. They wanted equality. Let them have it. Remember, when women question why men don't ask them out, they're not addressing you, me, or Joe Schmo. They're referring to Chad and Tyrone with the sizable bank accounts, six-packs, and Bugattis. Joe Schmo doesn't even factor into the equation. Many men have reached a point where they're no longer willing to tolerate the double standards imposed by some women. You've decided that you don't need us, so in response, we've decided to leave you to your own devices, allowing you to be as independent and strong as you desire, handling everything on your own. Perhaps one day, when you awaken from this delusion and offer a sincere apology for taking us for granted, we might consider returning and welcoming you back into the fold. Until then, best of luck, ladies, and don't forget to care for your cats. After all, why would a rational man pick up old trash used by others and toss it on the side of the street? There's a recycle bin for that. Men should obtain their passports and seek out traditional, feminine, fit, supportive, appreciative women who value their men and families. The reality is that there's no shortage of men. There's merely a shortage of men interested in dating women with these attitudes. Constantly demanding and saying, I want, without offering anything in return isn't an appealing proposition. For some men, it might already be too late to start a family. Building a life and family can be more than just a sum of its parts if you find the right partner who's willing to work together. I'm personally grateful that I'm not navigating the dating scene these days. What men want. Marriage at a young age isn't just about beauty and fertility. It's also about the fact that men are often most influenced and distracted by physical intimacy when they're young. A man can overlook certain imperfections in a woman if she keeps him physically satisfied during his horny years. Give him children, cook for him, create a peaceful home, and in most cases, you'll have his loyalty for life. However, women nowadays seem to believe that they can shop for their ideal partner between the ages of 35 and 55 with the same results. Once the drive for physical intimacy diminishes in men, we're not interested in, and won't tolerate, a poor attitude, a loud and disrespectful demeanor, a fixation on money, or women who've been through numerous relationships and have delusional expectations. This decreased desire for physical intimacy typically starts around 30, even earlier if a man hasn't had regular physical relations. Don't misunderstand, Men will still appreciate physical intimacy whenever it's available, but we're less likely to be manipulated into doing things we don't want to do in exchange for it. The fact that women don't seem to grasp this is baffling. By the age of 40, let's be realistic. Women can be a handful for men, and they need to offer something extraordinary to tempt a man into even considering dating them, let alone having a full-fledged relationship. Very few can achieve this. At the age of 20, women possess the allure of beauty, youth, and fertility to captivate men. However, feminism has convinced women to postpone seeking a partner until the very attributes men seek have either faded or decreased in value. Most women tend to spend all they earn and then some to satisfy their desires. The key is not letting them spend everything you earn and then some. These women aren't seeking a husband or boyfriend. They're in search of individuals they can exploit and manipulate without providing any benefits in return. Their pursuit is for servants, not partners. In addition, we are departing because of the following reasons. 1. You women have expressed a desire for us to leave you alone. 2. You women have indicated that you don't require a man. 3. You women have claimed to be independent. Considering all of these statements, it's evident that women can manage just fine without us. We men would rather live in peace than be anyone's mere yes man. Women's illogicality. I struggle to understand why so many women in their 30s and 40s lament the absence of a man in their lives when they have spent the past decade or even longer engaging in behavior that would deter the type of man they claim to desire. You cannot act promiscuously for a decade or two and then anticipate a traditional man to waltz into your life to rescue you. This man has likely spent those same years searching for a woman to partner with, but often experienced being cheated on or rejected due to unrealistically high standards or being entirely overlooked by women. He spent his time focused on himself, his career, his finances. Now that these women have reached an age where they worry about their biological clocks, they suddenly view that same guy as a suitable partner. I'm sorry, ladies, but that ship has sailed. He's in pursuit of younger women he couldn't access when he was in that age range. Why would he opt for a woman who's well used, laden with baggage, whose looks are fading, and whose personality shows all the wear and tear from years of promiscuity? This new predicament women find themselves in was largely of their own making. Feminism advocated for such behavior, and it was taken to extremes. You became the don't need no man anti-male brigade, often holding men responsible for all your problems. Now, half a century later, you've achieved what you wanted, and it's backfired. So what's the reaction? Blaming men yet again. It's no wonder why men are overwhelmingly hesitant about the idea of marriage. These days, even being in a relationship is considered fortunate. It's reached a point where men are looking overseas for suitable partners. Congratulations, ladies, you've earned this outcome. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.